I'm feeling it. Don't know if we'll be out here next week, but we will see.
Welcome to Snack Chat.
Today we are getting artsy.
And we've got a special guest joining us soon.
But first, we've got some things to get into.
For our snack today, Jade, what do we have?
We have a charcuterie board made by Caitlin.
Charcuterie, some would say. First, we have some caramel apple butter. We've also got some wine-soaked goat cheese. We've got some green apple slices. We've got a fig spread.
And bread.
So Jade's got a piece of bread with the fig spread and a piece of cheese. I've got an apple with the fig spread and a piece of cheese. Cheers.
Cheers. As expected, it's good. Caitlin made it.
Look, I'm crying. It's so good. It's time for Trail Mix.
Kim Kardashian is under fire for supporting Israel. She's set to open 15 skim stores there.
Yeah, so, like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get that because is Israel even big enough for 15 skim stores?
Right? Like, how about you put 15 in New York?
She doesn't. Does she have like more than one skim store in New York?
I don't think so. Like, that's just weird to me.
That
Why?
is really weird. It shows that she's a Zionist, and I honestly think that Kim Kardashian gets a rise out of like negative attention.
She's the person that grew up getting told like, oh, all attention is good attention.
Yeah.
And it's not.
It really isn't, so yeah.
Guys, it's really cold.
It is. I really don't know how long we're gonna last.
Episode might be teensy shorter because we rushed through it, but just know we tried to be out here. Orlando Bloom's new girlfriend dresses up as Katy Perry for Halloween.
How weird.
That's incredibly weird to me. That's giving like Kanye getting a Kim clone and dating her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's giving weird.
Didn't he cheat on her too? And that's why they got divorced? So that makes it even worse. They're both just weirdos, honestly.
Yeah, like I don't understand why would you dress up as like you're like, I get it, you're all celebrities, but like you're in the celebrity world, so it's not like,
so you knew people would see it. That's my thing.
It's
is
so
that
weird.
You posted that, literally posted a picture with him,
she
like
could have
dressed
dressed up as her and
her.
never posted it. We would have never known about it. She made sure.
But to dress up as his ex-wife kissing him,
freshly ex-wife,
like I don't know, that's very weird on her part. Like, even if we take Katy Perry specifically out of the situation, imagine your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend dressing up as you.
We're like, you're a big weirdo.
Yeah, just weird.
Don't do that.
Now, Banksy's latest mural appeared overnight on the walls of London's Royal Court of Justice. The piece shows a judge beating a protester with a gavel, and many believe it's a statement on corruption and police violence. Within hours, police actually showed up to investigate it as possible criminal damage. A recent lawsuit linked the artist's real name and legal findings. Fans are debating whether revealing who Banksy really is would ruin the mystique that his art is okay. The mystique that makes his art so powerful.
He's like a famous artist, but no one knows who he is.
Well, now they do.
Well, they don't yet.
They don't?
They're calling for him. Like, they have a warrant for Banksy, but they don't
Oh.
even know who legally
So
that is.
basically nothing. They have nothing.
They're waiting for him to come forward, and it's
Yeah,
basically his choice. But it's like, why would I do that? No one knows
I
who I am.
volunteer. Like what?
Oh yeah, like now everyone's saying like, oh, if he does come forward, does that ruin like
That does,
his
and he
aura,
won't.
basically?
Why would I come
Why would
forward
I do
to
that?
get a criminal charge? Like, no.
New Frankenstein movie came out this weekend. Jacob Elordi as the monster, Oscar Isaac, yummy, as Victor Frankenstein, and Mia Goth as Elizabeth, and many other stars.
Oh my goodness. I liked Frankenstein so much that I talked about it on Twitter. Like I wrote like a
You were
whole
like, I'm going, I'm
literally
taking it
I
there.
wrote an entire review on Twitter, even though like everyone has been telling me to get a letterbox. I don't want to do that. So
I haven't seen it, Jade has, but I'm a fan of Mia Goth. I'm a fan of Jacob.
yes.
And I didn't realize when we were talking about it, I didn't realize Oscar Isaac was in it. I love him.
Everyone was saying that it's like the way that it is like a Latin like drama almost.
Oh, I
Like
love that.
so I really liked it. Like
I'm gonna probably
rated
go
it
home
10
and watch
out of
it
10.
later.
Honestly, I'm gonna say that Frankenstein is in my top like 10 movies of like the past year.
I'll probably watch it while I'm editing this podcast.
It was really like I told Caitlin I like how they had like Frankenstein's version of things, like his point of view, and then the like the creature's like point of view. Because like I don't know, it was just like literally
I like the different like POVs.
yeah, he got like Victor told his story and then Adam was like, you've heard my creator's story, now here's mine. And then he like gets into it and I was just like, yes.
I saw somewhere on a TikTok that it took Jacob 12 hours to get into the full head to toe.
I was seeing how they were doing it. Oh, it's so cool. In my
I would feel so claustrophobic.
I really like how they didn't say like it's alive in the movie. Like
that would be that would have been so corny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they did not say that.
That would have been
all.
like, all right.
But yeah, like Victor. So my review is that Victor was evil, and even though everyone like wanted to assume that this creature was going to be evil, Victor was the evil one because he put him on this earth and then gave him nothing. Like when you see the movie, you will like see he literally did nothing for him but keep him in chains. He wanted him. It's literally
and
like
be aggressive too.
It's like having a newborn baby and being like, why don't you talk to me? Why don't you
tell me what's wrong?
Yeah, like what is the That's literally what he did to him. Like he was in chains and he's like, can you say anything but Victor? You don't know anything. You were born like inept. Like, yeah, aren't we all born inept? I'm cold. Okay.
Guys, it's cold. Like we love it, guys.
Literally.
We love you guys and we love it out here.
Paul Walker was 33 when he dated a 16-year-old, questioning why this was never talked about while he was alive. There are certain like pedophiles in Hollywood that you can't talk about because they are dead.
Or because they were so pretty or something.
Yeah. So Paul Walker was a pedophile. I did see like a picture of him with the 16-year-old.
I saw a couple of
and
them.
Like other kids. I don't know if they were his nieces or whatever.
It was her birthday party. It was her friends.
But literally, they all looked like little girls. Like you wouldn't look at them and be like, "Oh, she lied about her age."
I couldn't even first. I was like, "Which one is the girlfriend?"
But you literally
they all look like children.
You just heard me say I thought those were his nieces.
Yeah,
like I thought
they're her friends.
Like that's crazy.
That was her. That was like her 16th birthday party thing, and he was there with his daughter, and the other two were his.
Oh, so yeah, so
his daughter was like a couple years younger than his girlfriend at the time.
Oh wow,
that's weird. Sydney Sweeney was given an opportunity by the interviewer to address criticism following the American Eagle debacle, and her response was, "I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear."
So to make things short and sweet, she's a racist,
and she don't give a
Yeah. Next. 6ix9ine appears on a podcast where he says he wants to send Demi Lovato some cocaine as a gift so she can relapse and then laugh. He's ugly.
Yeah, he's like all bloated and stuff. Someone
Yes.
tell him to lay off the beer.
Jake Harrow is sentenced to 25 years to life for the murder of his 7-month-old baby, Emmanuel Harrow. Rebecca Harrow pleads not guilty and says she's innocent, so she is going to trial. And also, the baby's body was never recovered, but he is presumed dead. So, a few months ago, you probably don't remember by names, but I'm sure you heard of this. Like, a woman basically she was in, like, let's say like a Kroger parking lot, and she just like ran into the store and was like, someone took my baby, like someone came up to me and said hola, punched me in the
Oh,
face and knocked me out
yeah,
and
I
stole
remember
my
this.
baby.
And everyone was like, why would they say hola?
Yes, exactly, because if I'm kidnapping your baby, the first thing I'm going to say is hola, so you know I'm Hispanic.
Or so you know I'm a woman or a man or anything.
Exactly. So yeah, um basically it came out that they were all lying. Her husband actually abused a kid before, and he beat her so badly that she's literally like mentally and physically handicapped. And this happened some years ago, like before
And then
she
she knew
married
about
him.
this and got with
Yes,
him?
she knew about this, had a baby by
Well,
him.
then I don't
And
feel sorry
so
for her.
yeah, I don't feel sorry for her at all because she could tell the truth. If you want my sympathy, if you want me to know how bad this man is, you
Fine,
would tell
put,
me.
where's the body so he can be put
Exactly.
to rest?
Now, so what I am assuming happened is that Jake did kill the baby and she hid the body somewhere, but she's probably one of those people who think, oh, there's no body, so I can't be charged with a crime.
Right.
The thing is that your husband pled guilty, which means he told, which means he's going to testify against you. So
Yeah,
instead of like the death penalty, he's getting 25 years to life.
and you're
And probably going to get like something like the
yeah.
death penalty or 50 years. So
They both should just be put in a black hole
yeah.
and seal up the black hole.
Okay, so this week there's Caribou versus Georgiana. So to start it off, Georgiana dropped a diss song, and Caribou says, I'm not dissing you back. Like, let's get in the field, let's fight. And Georgiana calls Caribou's best friend, a rapper named Gio, who happens to be Brazilian and black, a Mexican rapper on ketamine, and makes fun of her being allegedly domestically abused by Playboy Cardi. And basically, she's just like being casually racist because she knows that she's Brazilian and black, and calling her a Mexican is just weird.
No, I don't like Cardi B, but they do the same thing with her. Like, she's not a
Exactly.
Mexican and y'all call her a Mexican. One, why is
But they're
Mexican a diss?
that's the thing I don't like, is that you're not saying like, oh, you're Mexican. You're saying like, oh, you're Mexican.
Why is being Mexican a diss? I
Yeah.
mean, that's like, I don't
And
understand.
Georgiana, you're white. So yeah, that was weird on her part, but I think it's funny that Caribou like said like, oh, like I'm not dissing you back, like we're gonna fight when I see you. Like
She was like, rap shit, girl.
literally.
Christopher Schultz commits a day before his sentencing, and he pled guilty to second-degree murder after leaving his 2-year-old in a hot car while he was watching Corn. She passed away due to high temperature. Should the mother be charged next because her husband had prior incidents with leaving the children in the car? Yeah.
Yeah,
Charge them all.
exactly.
A child is dead. Somebody.
I think she should be charged because when the police like contacted her, she's like, her attitude was like, oh my gosh, he did this again.
Like what,
Like,
girl?
She literally was like, I've told him not to leave the kids in the car. Like, so you knew.
Like, why do people do that one, and why is it like a habit for him?
First, can we talk about how he was watching porn though? Like, it's that important to you?
Men are disgusting. That's all I have to say on
Literally.
that.
Like, I don't get that. First off, you have a wife, so, but nonetheless, like that is more important to you than your baby. Like what?
Men are
And then
disgusting.
him killing himself is like,
Coward.
yeah, you are a coward, and but
He couldn't even deal with the
he
guilt.
saved us tax money, so.
There's a rumor that the Met Gala theme for this year is going to be art imitates life. Now it is just a rumor, but that would be really cool to see. I love
Yeah.
like that genre of art alone, and then seeing like put into fashion is going to be so like cool and interesting.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a rumor. I hope it's true.
Fingers crossed. And for our last hot topic, major political wins for the Democrats across the East Coast and even in California. The New Jersey mayor, New York mayor, Virginia mayor, Philadelphia judges, and then California's Prop 50 just got passed. It is a new congressional map designed to fight against Republicans' power grab and sneaky tactics. So basically, Republicans in like southern states have been like making their congressional map so that the Democratic vote is counted less. So California hits back and they do the same thing, except the Democratic vote will matter more than the Republican vote in California. So yippee.
Period.
Okay, guys, for our next segment, we are doing pop up poems. So we have 1 minute each to write a poem. It can be funny, cute,
Serious, sad,
yeah,
dramatic.
serious, sad, yeah. For you.
All right, guys, Jay's going to do 1 minute on the timer, and we're both going to come up with our poem, and then we will read them to each other.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm ready.
Okay, me too.
Okay, I'm going to go first since you have yours written down and I don't.
Okay.
Okay. Snapping only, snapping only. Trees so green, why do you lean over my car and drop your pine leaves?
Bars. I can't
I
snap,
can't snap, our
because
fingers
my
are so
fingers
cold.
are cold.
But
So I will do the clock it fingers.
your turn.
I am made from the earth, from the trees and leaves. Power flows through me. I can feel it in the breeze.
Those are bars. Those are song lyrics right there. Get her in the studio.
I'm feeling it.
Let us know who had the best poem, even though it was Jade.
It's funny though, because we're so cold that we both talked about trees.
Yeah, I was like, what's there to talk about? Oh, there's a tree in front of me. Let's do that. Okay, guys, now it's time to showcase our hidden talent. It can be anything from touching your tongue to your nose or painting. Jade, you go first.
Okay, my actual hidden talent is that I can write music.
Well, we just witnessed that with your poem writing.
True. But like I'm scared to like,
Yeah, because like people in the industry are so like mean.
yeah, so like I would never actually do it.
No,
but
don't say never.
No, true, but I think I do write like pretty good music.
I would agree. Witnessing, she just freestyled that off the top of her dome, and it's cold as frick outside.
Okay, Caitlin, what is your hidden talent?
My hidden talent is painting.
Yes, Caitlin is an amazing artist.
This is just one of my favorite ones. It's not my best one, but it's just one of my favorite ones.
Keep in mind it's really good, and she's saying that's not her best one, and I like love that.
Yeah, guys, I love this one. No, I was not on any type of acid or mushrooms. I just like this type of art, the colorful.
Same, it's very vibey.
Yeah, I love the vibey, colorful, wacky, like weird. Like there's an eye in the middle of this plant. Like that's not normal, obviously. I love it.
Right.
Okay, guys, we're about to be joined with Nia, who came all the way from New York to talk with us.
Okay, guys, today we are here with
Nia. Can you tell us a little about yourself, who you are, and where you're from?
So I was born in Brooklyn, New York, with my mother and my father, and then around like 8 years old we moved to Atlanta, and then so I got like a little bit of experience of the East Coast and the South, so I'm a little bit of a mixture of both.
Two different types of cities.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that you are a New Yorker. Can you tell us how living in New York has influenced you as an artist?
um I think the community in New York really influences me. I always feel like I can go out and discover and find new things to do in new community. So I feel like the community in New York and the ability to explore is one of the things that influences me the most.
What kind of kid were you growing up?
I was very much the artsy kid. I was always like in front of the TV, looking at cartoons, drawing in my notebook. And granted, I was a little bit shy, but I always was trying to find ways to be creative and express myself.
How would you describe your art style to someone who has never seen your work?
I'd say it's like a good mixture of like a painterly approach with a mixture of digital. And I've always kind of wondered like how am I gonna grasp the viewer, like how do I describe my art, but I do think I tend to use the elements of like painting in my digital art, so I'll literally do like strokes of paint as it like builds up on each other to make an art piece.
That is really cool. Like we got to see your digital art a little bit and that was like really awesome. Like you're
Oh,
amazing.
oh, thank you.
I was literally just about to say I see like the painting like similarities, and even though it's a digitally made, like it's so cool. Like you can tell like the detail.
Yeah, thank you so much. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, we were like stalked your page.
That's how we found your TikTok.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, oh my god. Okay. I'm glad you find my stuff, and I'm glad you like it too.
When did you first realize you wanted to start creating like for serious?
When did I realize? I think when I got to like middle school and high school, I realized like this was like a big passion of mine, not just like a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I had an opportunity to express myself and share how I felt about certain things to other people. Granted, as a way to not feel alone, but also to just feel like we mentioned earlier, community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that.
What was your first piece that made you feel proud or confident as an artist?
Ooh, that's a good question. A first piece of mine that made me feel confident. It's really funny, but I did an assignment during my senior year of. I used to go to School of Visual Arts in Manhattan, and I studied animation, but I took a painting class, and I did a portrait of Grace Jones
Oh wow.
that really like sparked what I really wanted to do in the direction I wanted to go with my
You
art.
had that one on your page, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what she's talking about.
Yes, and I really love Grace Jones. I think she's just a striking beauty and a beautiful black person, and I just wanted to do that and draw in honor of her, especially as one of the few black people in my class. And I noticed that when I did that, I sparked a lot of other people to do similar as well. So I felt really proud. Not
And it
only
was really good.
thank you. So I just felt really proud in the process and the how it came out and how it impacted other people to do something similar.
Was there someone who encouraged you or inspired you early on?
Encouraged me, my mom. My mom always was encouraging me to be creative. I remember as a kid, before I even started drawing, I used to get Barbies and design the Barbie dresses out of stockings. And that's my mom always like repeats to me like this is the greatest regret of my life that I didn't take a picture of it or like saved it. But it's like one of those moments of like my mom was like seeing me create these things and be like, you got to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
She even like thought for a moment that I was going to be a designer, so she bought me a sewing kit
Oh
and
my
everything.
gosh.
So yeah.
Love supportive parents. That's really the most important thing, especially like just entering like a non like normal career, like an artistic career. Like you
Yes.
gotta have like supportive parents because like that makes it so much more easy.
Yes. Oh, can I add one more thing? Also, my Uncle T is a really supportive figure in my life. Always giving me sketchbooks every Christmas and every birthday. So both of them have been a big emblem of where I am today.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If your friends could describe you in 3 words, what would they be?
I think goofy. I like to laugh. I like to be silly. One of my favorite things is to, laugh with somebody and just not take things too seriously. I think part of being an artist also is being sensitive. So I'm a little bit sensitive to things, whether it be like the wind, the meticulous meticulous things, or just small things like that. I'm really meticulous and take care of like the details of certain things. And as for the last thing, I don't know. Nick, what would you say? Nothing. My brother didn't want to answer, but I think I like to be caring too. I like to be empathetic and
He was thinking.
thank you. But yeah, I think empathetic would be a good flash trait to describe me. I tried to.
Those are like three very good traits, and I feel like we're kind of getting a sense of that, especially like with the silliness and like sensitiveness, because you do seem like a very sweet soul, and like hearing your laugh, like, seems like you like to laugh a lot.
Yes, laughter heals the soul. So at least that's what I believe.
We're all gonna blow
I
away.
know.
When you start a new piece, what's your usual process like?
Um, Funny enough, I find that I start with like how I'm feeling at the moment. What do I want to share? And a lot of it I feel like connects to music too. I listen to a lot of music while I draw. So I find that like if I'm feeling a certain way or want to express something, I listen to music and I allow that to flow out of me as I work.
Like, do you mind?
Yeah,
She's talking.
I feel like this is a good one since you do a lot of like digital art.
mm-hmm.
What tools or programs do you use the most?
Yes. I use an app called Procreate, and I used it since college because I didn't have the money and the resources to get like the more high end stuff. And I found that Procreate was a way to like, give every artist what they need without being like a confusing interface. Because sometimes going into things like Adobe, you're just presented with a bunch of stuff and you're just like, okay, yeah, what next? So I use Procreate.
Is there one thing you can't create without?
Can't create without. It just sounds really cheesy, but the first thing that came to mind was intention. Like I feel like, yeah, I can find myself sketching and doing something, but if I'm really trying to make a piece, I really like to be intentional with what I make.
I
So
like that.
yeah.
I think this is a really good follow up to that question.
Mhm.
How do you deal with creative block or burnout?
Ooh, and this is something I struggle with even today, because like life happens, and emotions happen, and you find yourself not being able to create as you normally would or you wish you would. But I found myself learning to give myself space and grace, and that I'm not a machine. I can't just be like a printer and print stuff out. To let myself have self-care moments, to relax, to watch something funny that's maybe not what I intended to do, so I can like reset myself to focus towards that goal.
I think that shows like your emotional maturity, being able to like set things aside and go back to them instead of like beating yourself up. So that's a really good quality to have.
Oh, thank you.
Have you ever collaborated with other artists or would like to?
I would love to. I find myself, I don't have a lot of collaborations. I'm a very much like I wouldn't say a lone wolf, but I'm very much in my zone when I draw. But I would love to collaborate with other people. I'm very open to meeting other people and doing
There you
stuff
go,
like that.
Jade.
Yeah, come on.
I'll teach you.
I'll try to draw a straight line and you can like draw around that.
Don't worry, our
She's
piece
like,
is gonna be
with,
amazing.
work with my mess.
Yeah.
Do you feel like New York pushes you to grow artistically?
Yes. I find that New York is filled with so many talented, creative people. It's hard not to feel like, oh, I gotta, evolve and do more. Like there's so many things happening in that city, and I just want to keep up with everything. Because nothing ever slows down for you. You just gotta go with the pace of New York.
Yeah.
What's a project or goal you're excited about right now?
Oh, I have a project right now. I do a lot of portraits, and particularly some of myself, partially because I want to see more Black women in art, especially in more like traditionally looking art, like painterly looking art. So I use a lot of myself or other models as focuses. And one project that I have currently is basically drawing myself as a knight, um, more so to describe and to relate to the feelings of like having to be strong and having armor around certain scenarios in life, and kind of putting on this role of like having to do the dirty work or saving other people, but at the same time, who's going to save us? Yeah.
I love
Mm-hmm.
that. Wait, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
What's something people might not realize about being a young artist today?
Um, I feel like being a young artist today, unfortunately, we have a lot of material to work with because the world that we live in today is very chaotic and crazy. But I think the role of an artist is to reflect what we see in front of us and show it to other people watching. So I think one of the roles of being an artist is to see what's around you, take it in, and see like how how do I show this to the public in a way that makes them feel and think a certain way? And I think that's one of my roles as a young artist.
Any dream collaborations or places that you'd love your work to be shown?
Ooh. Okay. So I used to work in MoMA. I was, granted, it wasn't like higher up in MoMA, but I was working at the gift shop. But I got to, see the vibe of that establishment, and I would love to see one of my artworks in like a gallery or even like MoMA. It's like high, like hopeful thinking, but it just would be a dream of mine.
Make it happen, guys.
Where do you see your art going in the next few years?
Ooh, where do I see my art going? I see my art being more public. I feel like as an artist, I get a little bit shy about sharing my work, but you see myself on Instagram. But I would love to be sharing it more. Hopefully, to be in a few galleries, and possibly in like maybe in a publication or like a magazine, because that's one of my inspirations. I used to look at like public ads that were illustrated back in the day, and that really inspired me to be like, oh, even like the smallest thing, like a newspaper, or like maybe not a newspaper now considering the times, but like a magazine. Yeah, magazines. And to have that there, and even just a passing look at like a piece that I would make would just make me feel like, oh my god, I made it, ma, I did it.
What advice would you give to other young creatives just starting out?
Don't give up. I feel like it's very like easy to feel discouraged in regards to like the art process. Of course, you want people to see your work. You want praise, especially on Instagram. I feel like on Instagram, especially, there's a pressure to have high amount of acknowledgement and recognition. But I feel like as a person who's a small creator, it's important not to give up and to keep pursuing and remembering what you love about the art in the first place.
Why you started.
Exactly. It's not about recognition all like 100%. It's more so about how you feel about your work and how you feel about it. I think that's the most important thing about being an artist.
I love that.
What's the best piece of advice you've gotten?
The best piece of advice that I've gotten, I think it would be something my mother said. So it's a quote from, I believe, Maya Angelou, and it's a quote where she says, "When someone shows you who they are for the first time, believe it." I know it's very, very, very true. I find in my interactions with people sometimes, like, of course, you want to be friendly, you want a community. I think that's natural as a human being, but I think it's also important to be conscious about who you're around and be wary of what you're letting into your space and in your mental well-being. So just to be conscious.
That's like a solid piece of advice. Yeah, you got to be mindful because some people want your energy. So.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to preserve that for yourself because there's only one you.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I have nothing to add. What is your favorite color?
Teal. My family will tell you over and like that's the one thing I never.
Can you confirm? Okay, it's been confirmed. Outside sources have been confirmed by this. Okay.
I think it makes sense for like an artist to have like a
Unique
unique
color?
like color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee or tea?
Oh, I love both, but right now it's been coffee. Iced coffee.
Favorite song at the moment?
Ooh, Folded by Kehlani.
Oh, she knew right away. She
Obsessed.
right away.
Obsessed.
But that's so real. I've been seeing like TikToks of people trying to do like the rift in there,
Yeah.
and I like catch myself like I'm like in the shower trying to do that. Like that's the one place where everyone sounds like super good at singing, and I'm still like, oh. What is your dream vacation?
My dream vacation. I would love to go to Japan.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I've always, I've loved cartoons and anime growing up, but more than that, I just love the culture of Japan and I would love to like immerse myself in it and learn more and just appreciate it for what it is, Ooh.
What anime do you like?
Ooh. Okay. Now this is going to be the one question you stumped me on cuz okay. All the anime fans out there, I'm so sorry cuz this is not going to be a favorite. But I loved Oran High School Host Club just for the jokes. I think it was like a anime based on this host club in this school, and the manga of it was like very straightforward and serious, but the anime was just like a parody of it. So it was just like making jokes and being silly, and I found it really hilarious as a kid.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you have anything else you would want to tell our followers or anyone in general watching?
Treat these two ladies lovely, and I think you guys are doing wonderful things
Thank
here.
you.
I think you guys are a wonderful podcast. I've watched you guys for so long, so I just hope for bigger and better things for you because you guys deserve it.
Cry.
And thank you for having me on. I just really am grateful.
It's an honor to have you as our first real
Yeah,
special
I feel
guest.
like
I
you
feel like this
did-
couldn't have went any better.
No, I really am honored. I was just like, I just want to do the best that I can and be respectful and kind, and that's all my plan.
Well, those are the vibes that we got from you. So
Yeah.
So we're not half the artist you are, but we made you a little painting.
Oh my god!
Yes, so
Oh my god!
I know, right?
This is so cute. I
yes,
love it.
we're nowhere near as good as you, but we wanted to give you a thank you present for coming all the way over
Oh
here
my
to see
god!
us.
Thank you guys. I feel so special. This is so sweet to take the time to paint me something.
You
Is
had to. You took the time to come here on a cold, windy day.
I had to. I love you guys so much. So
All right, guys, be sure to follow Nia on Instagram and TikTok. Her users will be in the caption.
bye bye.
For our next segment, we are going to do a paint swap. So we each get 10 seconds to paint a little bit on a canvas, and then we pass it to the next person.
Okay.
In the words of Mariah Carey herself, it's time.
Guys, so at the end, we'll do a full list of how you
Yeah.
can win one of these. Ready?
Set, go. That's it.
That's crazy. All right.
This is what I have.
Now swap. Ready?
Set, go. By the time I get paint on here, literally, 10 seconds is insane.
Should we move it to 15?
Yeah.
Swap.
Ready?
Ready?
Go.
Fuck. Time. Show the camera, show the camera.
Oh. Ready?
Yes.
Go.
Fuck. This is a hard challenge, guys. As we ignore the rules.
Rules were meant to be broken. Go. Which brush did? Oh, never mind.
Fuck.
Oh. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, the cam.
I just blended it. It looks like I did absolutely nothing. Okay. Go.
I got it on my sorry. I know I got it on my hand too already, so. Hey man, art is messy. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. We ate.
No. I'm against paint mixing, Caitlin. That's how you know you're the real artist here. Because I'm like, no, they can't touch.
Oh. My god.
And go. Yellow is a thick boy.
Yellow is a thick boy.
In my defense, my earmuffs are muffling the timer. And go. Ooh.
What timer?
And go.
Nice, nice, nice.
That was a quick 15 seconds. I think the timer messed up.
I think the timer's confused.
Okay. Ready, go. Oh, there's no more brushes.
It's okay, just wing it. Just mix it, it's fine.
Okay, go. Okay, Wind, we get it.
We're eating.
Go. Who? And go. My fingers are too cold.
Right.
And go. Oh, really, Brown?
Right, because that was enough time.
And go. This needs more green. Go.
I knew it was coming. I felt it.
Ready, go. You're joking. That was the fastest 15 seconds yet. Go. And we share it. One idea each. And all right, go. I don't even know what to do.
Thanks, Win. You just threw me off a little bit there, buddy.
And go.
It's giving like Met Gala.
Every time I put green in here, it literally just disappears. Like, Caitlin does not want green in here.
That is a lie.
All.
It just gets overpowered by other colors so quick. Did you set the timer?
I did not.
I was like, this feels really long.
And ready and go.
Right.
And go. So what's the final result? Are we like, we'll just call it when we're like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Oh. God was like, and how about now?
Okay, and go.
Right. All right, guys, these are the final pieces made by yours truly. Original art. Can't get these anywhere else.
So we'll call this one
Squiggly.
Squiggly, and we'll call that one Jelly.
Yeah.
Squiggly or Jelly?
Comment squiggly or jelly to be entered in each raffle to be able to win one or the other.
And you are able to comment both if you like both,
Yes.
but you will only win one.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.